new stuff. Well, we got Tony's bike torque converter put on it. Fabricated a cool little out the side exhaust, and we test run it on the bench. And man, he went with the thumb throttle on it, which I haven't. Man, I've ridden two things with a thumb throttle in my life. One of them was a Wave Runner, and the other was a four-wheeler. And man, I'm gonna tell you, I would think, honestly, neither one of them things went well. I flipped that Wave Runner in the middle of White Lake, and then had to try to figure out how to get back on it. And I threw that four-wheeler sideways in the sand on the north end, and man, I think I dislocated my shoulder. That's been a long time ago, but yeah, hey, these are not my bag, but I think they're neat. I think for the racing game, man, dude, you have a hard grip versus, I don't know, man, that may be the ticket. However, this is, you know, your typical stage 2 setup. And, I am looking forward to it. This has got the OMB torque converter in it. OMB has shipped us springs, lash caps. Man, what else we get? What else?
We got the
riser plate for this.
The rockers, Champion.
Oh, and man, I can't forget that. The Champion rockers. This got Champion rockers in it too. And it's a, you know, it's getting there. At some point, I'm sure the head's coming off of it, and we're gonna get in there and hog around, see if we can't make a little more room in there for air and fuel and whatnot. But hey, this is you know, this is what we do around here. Typical build and upgrade. And hey, man, this is what we're doing. Hope you enjoy it. I'm sure that we're going to get a lot of video of this thing moving around too, because it's part of the posse now. And hell, I mean, they apparently are just breeding. But I got one next door. I just didn't even feel like bringing it over here today. But all that being said, we are, you know, I'm going to point one more thing out on these. You know, we went to put the chain guard back on this and really didn't have the clearance. Didn't really have the clearance before. It was all kind of chewed up and mangled. And so we refit the tabs, went around this. Man, look at the offset on this steering head tab. We have measured 15 of these things now, and we have yet to have 2 of them come out with the same set of measurements. Man, these frames are so varied. I was looking for a straight edge. Back of this caliper work. That would be straight. And that's just kind of, you know, it's just kind of crazy that everything on these is just a tick off. One day I'm going to find the one that somebody actually put together completely correctly, and I'm going to map it and use it as a standard and bend all the rest of them to match it. But like I say, even this one, it had a little bit of spring to the outside right, or outside left, on the rear. And again, man, like I said, steering head's just a tick off. You can look at the angle on that. You know, they're all just a little different, but what you got to do is set them up where they track straight in the end. That's where bringing them up on the bench, jacking them up, getting them off the wheel, lining the chain, lining your centers, and being able to tweak and bend on these things really comes in handy. Man, I hate to keep just blowing on OMB, but everything we needed, everything we ordered was in the box. I'm tickled, he's tickled, we're tickled. This is, you know, this is the way it's supposed to be. This stuff's supposed to be fun. If you're having to look through bike and call back and ask, hey, where's my parts, and you know, all that, you know, because a lot of these places are shipping incomplete orders. I've yet to have that issue with OMB. They do a nice job. And hey, check out the Coleman Baja owners page on Facebook. You get to see a lot of this kind of stuff where everyday people are just discovering mini bikes. And I love to watch the new guy jump out there and do his build. And then the little things that we had to sit out here and figure out in the shop at night, they're going through, and I just love to be able to try to guide them the right way, man. It's part of what makes all this fun. Anyway, thanks so much for checking out our channel. Again, everything we used here is available at OMB, and you can see builds that are extreme on the Coleman Baja page on Facebook. Check that out, because there's some really, really cool bikes on there too. Thanks again. We're gonna go ride mini bikes. Take it easy.